to actually record, but I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about how this is going to be different than team trainings. Then give you guys just a couple reminders, and then we're going to just like leap into this. First thing is, some of you guys are probably like, what happened to the team trainings? And why are we doing what's now called like a team meetup every single week? And here's the deal, you guys. I don't know if me, Haley, and Annie were talking in a group message, and I just think that we're at a place right now where I feel like all of us could use time together, time to brainstorm, time to come up with ideas, time to, I don't know, instead of just one person talking like this for a whole 30, 40-minute period and kind of like preaching to the choir, more of the choir talking to each other and sharing ideas. I see Ainsley. Okay, very distracting. Annie, very distracting because she's cute. But I kind of want to share what these team meetups are and what the point of them would be. My thought process is for just not me to lead all of them, or Haley to lead all of them, or Annie to lead all of them, but for an opportunity for other people on the team to take a leadership role and to take turns leading these every single week. Our goal is to have them on Wednesday nights. We're all going to want to pick different times, right? Different times work for everyone. 8:30 works best for me, but other times might work for other people. So what the goal will be is to have them on Wednesday nights as much as possible, but at the same time, kind of have a flexible time. So mark off on your calendar that Wednesdays would be the team meetups, but some weeks it might be 7 o'clock, some weeks it might be 8 o'clock, it might be 9 o'clock. So, which is nice is that sometimes if late Wednesday night is not a good fit for you, you'll be able to jump on to some of the earlier ones. And the goal, like I said, different people can lead them. So the goal is to like give you guys an opportunity to have more of like, to learn more about doing Zoom and having like a leadership role. Sorry, my dog was whining. I wanted to make sure he didn't have to go outside. And have more of a leadership role, have the ability to actually run these calls, lead them, come up with subjects for them. And I know for some people, they're going to be like, hold up, Sean, I don't want to do a Zoom chat. I don't want to lead a call. It's not a requirement, but at the same time, it's something I know I'm going to encourage my coaches to do. I think it's good for everybody to learn how to use Zoom. It's not hard to use. There's a free 40-minute version to use. I think it's good for you to learn. That way you can use it with your coaches, your challengers. Heck, you could even use it for your family and friends if you wanted. But just an opportunity for you to be able to lead a training too. I think a lot of times people lean a little bit on certain people on the team, or they just don't have opportunities presented to them. So this is your opportunity, if you've been looking for it, to lead a call. And every single week, there won't always be subjects. Sometimes I envision it that people will just want to jump on and chat. But for example, this week, I have a specific subject that's close to my heart that I kind of want us to center the conversation about. But like I said, some weeks people might jump on and they might want to talk about challenge groups. People might want to jump on and talk about shooting for a certain rank, how to talk about the coaching opportunity. And it's just going to depend on what everybody wants to talk about, whoever's leading that call for the week. And then for trainings, because obviously we'll still have some team trainings. Sorry guys, my voice is still, I'm like drinking tea trying to not lose it. But team trainings are still important. You guys still need to learn on certain subjects. It's not like we're saying it's not important. I just think that everything is changing so quickly. And we have a resource in Janelle Summers, and she's the top of her game, you guys. Like, she's the best of the best. She's a top coach. And on top of that, she's just amazing. She brings great guest speakers on. So my encouragement, between the National Wake Up Call and then listening to Janelle's call every week, that gives you 2 training opportunities to have takeaways to take away and to use. And then as a team, if we feel like we're struggling in one specific area and we want to do a special team training on that, that's cool. But for now, Wednesday nights are going to be focused on all of us kind of like chatting together. A couple quick reminders, because I don't want us to forget, but you guys all have, first and foremost, you guys have access to everything I have access to. I don't know if you all knew that, but if you go to your breaking news in the back office and you look at that every single day, you're probably going to know stuff before I know it. There are certain times that you guys message me and you're like, Sean, what's going on? You know, I saw this in the back office. And I'm like, yeah, you saw it before me. I haven't even looked at my back office yet this morning. So I encourage you guys to make it part of your stuff. But a couple quick reminders, things I just think are important that I want to point out. Team Cup. I did an event invite in my team. I don't want to point, but I know Annie's working with her team, trying to put together some Team Cup teams. I know me personally, I think I'm working with Lee and Carrie. We're looking for people. But if you're looking for a team, RSVP. This is two things. Don't let fear that you're not going to live up to some expectation or that you're not going to be good enough stop you from joining a team. Because my first Team Cup that I joined, short and sweet, that I met Annie on, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then I met Annie, first of all. And second of all, then I was like, this girl's killing it. I want to do what she's doing. And then I was able to learn so much. And then that was my first month that I think I hit Success Club 10, was because I finally had a group of people that I could work with and learn from and push with. So don't let fear, or I don't know, sometimes I think we get in our heads and we're like, I don't want to join because I don't want to let them down. You guys, come on. Like that's an excuse. That's a fear thing. We got to get past that and just join and give it our full effort and find a group of people that are going to run with us. Other thing is Success Club trip. I've had a couple questions about that. All the information is in the back office. They're going on a cruise next year. If you want to join in on the cruise, all the information is there. Really, you qualify, just to shorten it, but the work that you're doing that you did in 2017 is what qualifies you to be able to register for the 2019 trip. Okay, like get you front row. So if you had like a crappy 2017, it doesn't mean you can't register. There's like an opt-in list that you can go on. But the first people that get to register and get first dibs are the people that kicked ass in 2017 with Success Club, which is why it's called a Success Club trip, okay? So go read all the details, watch the videos, and if you guys have questions, definitely message your coach or coach relations and they can answer any questions that you have. Summit, I'm just gonna put a little plug out there. Most of you are local. I think almost most people, not everyone I know, is local-ish to Indianapolis. I really want to encourage everybody to go. I'm starting to look at hotels. I'm starting to look at information. Things are going to be done a little differently this year, but it'd be helpful to know who's going, who needs help, who needs to pair up with people for a hotel, that kind of stuff. So make your decision now. And I think the ticket price is still $145, which $145 for a conference is crazy. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And then this is the team meetup part of it. And this is the part this is the subject I wanted us to kind of focus on for tonight, just because I come from a teacher background and I feel like it becomes a shitstorm if you don't have a subject. So I felt like we needed to have a topic. And there's something that at the end of the year that kept coming back to me, that I kept focusing on, and I kept thinking was something I kind of lost as a leader and personally for myself too. And that's about not just setting goals, because I think we should focus on goals because it's the beginning of the year. It's what everyone should be focusing on and getting their minds around is what they want to see happen this year. But I want us to focus on our own goals. And I'm going to give you guys a little snippet of why I say your own goals and not what a team's, like what everyone else is doing. I think what happens in the Beachbody world, especially for me, is when I first started, is I thought everybody would have the same goals as me. Everyone was going to want to be a Success Club 10 All-Star. Everyone was going to want to be Diamond in a certain amount of time. And everyone was going to want to make this a full-time income and quit their jobs. And over time, it has really become a learning experience for me that I can sit down with two completely different coaches and have two completely different sets of goals that they're happy with. One might be entirely focused on rank advancing and hitting Success Club goals and, running groups every month and being like super, very, very committed to coaching being a main focus. And then I can have another coach that's like, dude, I just want to work on my health and fitness and maybe help one person a month and run a free group. And they're happy with that. That's their goals and they're happy with it. And because a lot of our team environment and a lot of Beachbody has always focused on rank advancements in Success Club, because honestly, that is the easiest thing for me to check in my back office. I can't go in my back office and say, boom, this person is killing it running a group this month. You know what I mean? Or boom, this person messaged 20 people today like they said they wanted to. I don't know. The only thing I see in my back office or that I can see clearly number-wise is to see if people are hitting Success Club or getting Success Club points, if they're adding coaches to their team, if they're rank advancing, if they have volume. Those are the main simple things that we can see in our back office. So if I don't know what someone's goals are, if your coach doesn't know what your goals are, and they don't know what to be looking for, checking in with you every single month, and that's your responsibility. I'm not your boss. No one is your boss in this business. No one is here to sit down and tell you, you have to hit this goal this month. This is your business. So you need to set your own goals, communicate those to your coach, talk about them on the phone, get them on the phone, message them. If your coach isn't an active person anymore, move to the next person above them, okay? And get their help and support. And if your goal is financial based or rank advance based, and you're like, I don't know how to get there. Like, it's so easy to be like, I want to be diamond, right? But you got to reverse engineer it. And that's not always easy when you're a new coach. And sometimes you don't even know why you want to be diamond. You're like, it sounds cool. Everyone wants to be diamond. Well, that's not good enough. You need to have some type of reason for why you want to hit diamond, you know, what that whole point is, and then be able to reverse engineer what work you need to do to get there. Same thing with income. A lot of times people will tell me, well, I'm not making any money this month. And then I'll look at my back office and I'll be like, really? Because you have a lot of volume, some success club points, you even got a little team, you got to be making like this amount money. And they're like, well, that's not enough. Well, then what's your goal? Like, what do you want to make? And let's start working towards that. Let's see how many people you should be working with and how many people you should be helping. Not even how many points you're getting. Because let's be honest, you guys, if I sell an all access on demand, no challenge pack right now, I'm still like, woohoo. Like, yeah, commission, new person signed up, potential person that might want to do. I even had like 2 people last week buy the performance stack. I don't get any points for it, but they're pumped about it. They're excited. I got an income from it. They're going to use it to further themselves along, right? And so I feel like we can't just base it on points anymore. We can't just base it on rank advancing. We can't just base it on how many new coaches you have on your team. We need to start basing it on like real things, actual things that you want to accomplish every single month, be it financial or be it even just saying, hey, Sean, I love being a coach because I just want to help one person a month, and that's cool. So this is what I want us all to do. Take a deep breath now that I've like word vomited on you. Is I want you to think in your head right now, if you were having a one-on-one conversation with your coach, which you should do anyways, what is the number one thing at the end of this year? Personal, business, or health and fitness? What area? And then what is one goal, one vision, one thing that you want to see happen by the end of the year, and why? I want you to take like a minute or 2 and just think about it. Some of you have probably already thought about it, maybe even wrote it down. And I'm going to encourage everybody to share, but nobody has to. This isn't like I'm a teacher and I'm like, you have to share, but I encourage you to share it with the team if you want to. And I'll just unmute. And if you don't want to, just say no thanks. I'll talk to my coach about it. And then my second challenge, just in case, because we only have 40 minutes, is that if you don't get a turn to go, share it in the team page. Even if you get a turn to go, share it in the team page, share it in your team page, blow up that page, our Facebook, our team pages, with what your goals are, what you want to see happen this year. And then message your coach and set up a time to talk about it. Okay, I've done that with a couple of my coaches. I'd love to do it with all of them. But at the same time, I don't want to drag anybody anymore. I'm not trying to be mean, and I don't want anybody to drag me. Like, I got to get my shit together too. So I can't be dragging nobody because I was dragging my own feet last year. So I got to get my ass in gear. So it's also your guys. Sorry, Ainsley, I keep cussing. I hope there's not other kids on there. But it is all, James is probably on there too. Hi, James. So anyways, we're going to go. Haley, I'm just going to go. I don't know how you guys can see the screen, but Haley's up in the top corner, ready to go to sleep. So now she could, in seriousness, talk and then go to bed. I'm going to unmute her. Go ahead, lady. What do you got? What's one goal, vision? And then you guys know. I said it already. Go ahead.
Well, for health and fitness, I think I have bigger goals than I even thought I did. Definitely to get back where I was the first time I did the fix, but I want to exceed that. Okay. I've been finding myself like when I see a lot of certain coaches get on and they're like ripped.
Uh-huh.
I kind of want that. I don't think I ever wanted that before, but for some reason I feel like I want to like know what it takes to do that. I don't know.
Right. So you want to get to the next level. You want to get where you were at the end of 21 day fix. So you probably have concrete numbers or the way your body composition even maybe like.
Yeah, it's not a number. Okay. And that's another thing is not really using the scale.
Okay.
Is another goal.
Okay.
But yeah, skinny's not my goal.
Okay.
As far as tea or like business, I really want to keep focusing on like obviously keeping my groups going because that's my favorite part. And keeping everyone engaged, which is a really big goal of mine. And having people feel like they're doing this and they're getting recognition. And but then also I want to continue to be happy for myself. I feel like I lost that for a little bit at the end of the year. I started to be really hard on myself and like I just want to celebrate all of the small things. Like you said, if someone renews their on demand or they buy something, you know, from the performance line or just something small, like that's a celebration. It doesn't always have to be a challenge pack every single time. And granted, I do think that Beachbody has done a lot to really help coaches. I feel different this year from them. But yeah, so just kind of like, I don't know if I have I think my goal is just to move my business forward each month.
Okay.
Like too big.
No, and that's the thing. I think we need to like get whatever our goals are, our goals. Like somebody could listen to your goals and be like, wow, I just want to be able to lose 20 pounds this week and Haley wants to get ripped. You know what I mean? Like I think we're all going to have different goals. Like,
well, I mean, in all seriousness, I want to be 5-star, but
say it then. Proclaim it. Like, isn't that what they keep saying? Like, I listen to Melanie Mitro's.
Right. Yes.
She said, dude, just scream, like, yell it out. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? Right? Oh, okay. So we're going to go to Lee. Haha, you're up. Were you paying attention?
I was, but I'm also eating dinner.
Oh, you're eating. We're gonna take. Do you want to go next, or you want me to skip you?
I can try to go. I'll be honest. I haven't thought about like 2018 goals because I'm still like working through like 2017 kick cancer ass goals. So like once I finish that, I think I'll be like, okay, now I can focus on that a little bit more.
I think kick cancer's ass is a pretty big goal. I think we could.
Just a little. No, it's just a tiny one.
Yeah.
I made a promise to myself that I would only do Shaun T workouts for the 2018, and so that is my goal is to go through the whole repertoire of Shaun T workouts.
That's awesome.
So I was doing T25 until I got the flu. So that's been on hold for about a week now. So that's kind of like a weird one just because like I feel so connected to him.
Right.
And then like I think for me, like I've just been focusing on like rebuilding and refocusing on like my health, like in a way that I got built back up after having a baby and then got horribly knocked down and so like that's like this is like the comeback year. That's how I feel like that's and I don't know what that looks like.
That's my word.
I think Ashley put it on the wake up call this week, like you got to get through it to get out, and I was like that is like such the perfect saying to like have in my back of my mind is like I got to get through it to get out. So I don't like I haven't figured out what that looks like as like a weight loss goal or anything, but just to feel the way that I did at like Summit, basically, right before everything.
Badass.
Yeah. And then business-wise, like Haley, just continuing on with my groups. I even like through chemo, I had, you know, a group a month going, and just keep doing that, even if it's a 1-week group or a 3-week group. And that kind of, and from there, like I saw I had a lot more like with the compound effect moving on, as like more people saw what I was doing in those groups, or more things were going, more people were interested. And I think like a big goal of mine is to like continually advertise that I'm still a Beachbody coach, and like advertise Beachbody on Demand more. Because I've had like a couple of people whose coaches have left, and they're like, wait, are you still a Beachbody coach? And I was like, yes. Okay, this is, I need to be talking about this differently, or talking about it more. Especially when I was talking to like an old coach who was like, well, how much is Beachbody on Demand? I'm like, it's $99 for the year. She's like, wait, what? That's like my gym membership for the month. So,
you know, it's crazy.
Like, making sure like how to do that kind of stuff better. And like, I think for me too, it's like, just stop, like consistently just stop being afraid to post and just do it.
You guys, Annie has to head out. I'm not going to say why. I don't know if she wants to say. Do you want me to mute you quick? Do you want to say anything quick? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
No, you're fine. Ainsley just super sick, so we have to take her in right now. But now I'll cry.
We love you, Annie. We love you. I know everyone is thinking that right now. We're going to pray for her. I hope that she is okay. Call me, okay? Or not call me, but message me.
I will.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
I should have unmuted. I wasn't thinking in my head. She's, by the way, you guys, just so you're not too worried, like, she's okay. But, like, she's not okay. You know, like, oh, see, I get teary now. She's just, first mama stuff, right? Most of us know how much that freaking sucks. The first sick kid does. Okay, so Lacey, you're up, lady.
Oh, shit. I'm not good at this. I am the worst goal setter in the world.
Well, maybe your goal for the year needs to be get better at goal setting and being more intentional with where you want to go. Right?
I make goals, but I don't make a back plan. Oh, so that is my goal, is to make a back plan.
Right. Okay, well, let's hear your goals. And then what you're going to do is not message Annie tonight, obviously, because she's got a hot mess going on. But maybe tomorrow, shoot her a message and start reverse engineering it. Like, I think for some people, setting goals is hard. And I think for a lot of people, the setting goals part isn't hard. It's the how to get there part. And that's what we're there for. But if we don't know what you want to get to, it's hard to reverse engineer it. You know what I mean? Like, help you find the steps to do it. Mm-hmm. So, just tell us one goal. I want to hear, where does Lacey want to be on December 31st?
I want to get back to where I was weight loss wise. I was sick and off work and depressed and all that stuff. So it's finally starting to go away and fly away. So hopefully it'll stay away, and I want to get back to where I was. So my under 200 pounds would be
Wonderland. You're shooting for Wonderland. I love it when they call it Wonderland.
I have some coaches, but I need like some team builders. So I need to start, and I'm not doing it right now. I'm not putting out enough feelers for coaches and for recruiting and all that jazz that I should be doing.
So beyond discount, wanting coaches that are actually going to like want to run with you, and like even if it's help one person per month, do something. Actually, like run groups and stuff. Okay.
And I want to find at least 2 people to come to Summit with me next year. I'm sick of going by myself.
Girl, you're not by yourself. No, I get exactly what you mean. Trust me. I 100% get it, and I understand. All right.
Yeah, and I want to go Success Club trip again next year.
Success Club trip next year. I know we're missing this one. Success Club trip. All right, people. Ready? Colleen's like, Sean, don't do it. What's up, lady? Don't do it.
Hey, how are ya? Don't do it. Don't do it. I really just need to find myself again. I've lost myself over the last couple months.
Girl, I understand. I don't know if you've seen any of my crying videos in the team page, people.
Like, I wanted to reach out and hug you the other day.
I'm a hot mess right now. Like, I cried a ton today because it's emotional. Like, when you look at a picture and think, God, you know what I mean? Like, I remember that person, you know what I mean? And I so want to fight so hard to, like, maybe not find her again, but even find a better, more focused, committed, well-rounded version of it. You know what I mean? So I get it when people say that they kind of want to find themselves again. Well, girl, how are you going to do that, though? Like, really quick.
That's what I got to figure
That's
out.
what you're figuring out. Okay, so that's the reverse engineering part. I will
Right.
likewise work on it. You can do it. You know that, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
You do. Okay. Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie. What's up, lady?
Hold on.
Well, hold on. Oh my gosh. She's like, I didn't know I was next. Oh, man. Okay, let me move.
Exactly. I'm in a house full of people now.
Oh. Do they want to set some goals with us? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Mom?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you want me to come back to you, lady?
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay, coming back. Carrie. And then I see a couch. There's Carrie. Okay, I was like, gee, you guys are dropping like flies on me right now. Carrie won't let me unmute you. Okay, yay, good. Okay, you're up, lady.
Are we good? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. My business goal is to be a diamond coach.
Look at her. She's like, I know exactly what I want. She knows. Hi. And health-wise, lady?
To just keep pushing. To lose weight and to feel great. Like, I'm just working on being the best me. Right now, that means right now, that just means like my focus is all on 80-day obsession, like completing this program, everything like that, and it'll change after that, but just being the best me. Yeah.
You rock. I love you, Carrie.
Aww. Hug.
I will say, girl knows. She's like, I want Diamond Coach this year. It is happening. She said she wanted Emerald last year. She went and got it. You're going to do it, lady. I can feel it. All right. Moving to the next person. Hi, Kristen. Kristen's like, I don't know who Sean is. Do you know who I am? Oh, I can't unmute you. What is there you go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
So thank goodness. I was doing this with Lacey the other day and we could not. I had to, I don't know, we had to work some magic.
I was very fearful for a minute you were on my team and that I did not know you and I was going to be super embarrassed. So welcome from Annie's team.
I would have pretended that
our team grew a lot last year. I'm still getting to know people. Okay, what's your goals, lady?
I have a few for sure. I really like the idea of Diamond Coach, but I like shooting for Emerald, like I'm gonna be realistic. Mm-hmm. And I really need to start, I think, thinking out of the box when it comes to my like challenge groups and when it comes to posting. I'm very like cookie cutter, I feel like, and I'm just kind of exploring other themes and other ways of kind of relaying information and trying to, I guess, have better content that is more helpful.
Right.
So that I guess just a more fun way to help people is really kind of what I'm focusing on. And I feel like with that will come people who want to work with me and people who, see better results. And so I think my method is probably what I'm working on most right now. And then also just kicking the 80-day obsessions ass is kind of
jeez. We got a crew. You guys do it, man. I saw pineapple shirts people were posting about. I'm like, maybe I need to get my team some pineapple shirts because this seems to be like the theme thing from it. But that's awesome. And I think making the groups more fun and making the business more fun, you will enjoy it 10 times more. So by learning those new things, it's just going to help you be better anyways and enjoy this. And why not enjoy it, right? Like, it's another thing that is on your plate. Okay, so we got 3 more. Can we do it? Can we do it? We have 8 minutes, 9 minutes. No pressure. Tara. What's up, lady?
Hello.
Oh, okay. You can hear us. Okay, I want to make sure. All right, lady, go for it. What do you got for us?
Okay, so my goals are I want to hit 1 star diamond. It's a huge goal. but
It's an awesome goal.
I want to hit Success Club 5 every month.
Okay. Got it.
And my personal goals are to eat that frog a lot more and procrastinate less.
Okay. Got it. Any health ones, lady?
Just continuing to tone up. I want to crush 80-day obsession. So.
Do you guys just want to start like a crush 80? I know you guys are all like in this huge test group right now, but it is so fun to watch. Side note, I don't care that I'm not even doing it. I'm motivated every day to work out just because of everybody's posts in the group. Those are huge, amazing, awesome goals. Here, I love, like, not everyone, like I said, some people are going to have different goals than others. And that is definitely sounds like a Sean from 3-4 years ago, and you can do it. You totally can do it. So, okay, we're going to go to the next person on the list. Miss Brandy, can you hear us?
I can. How are you?
Yes, good. How are you, lady?
Good. Exhausted. These early AM workouts are kicking my butt.
Or kicking your butt. 80-day obsession.
So from a health goal for myself, it's just to continue to maintain and build my strength and reduce body fat percentage.
Okay.
I hit my, overall health goals a lot earlier than I had anticipated in 2017. So that was exciting, and knock on wood, I've been able to maintain still while enjoying life.
Woohoo.
From a business side, I'll be completely honest, as I have been with you and Haley, many of times I really don't see the business side, like I'm not paying attention to rank or anything like that, because unfortunately I'm not doing this for a business per se. I do it out of the love and passion of helping others, and because it did work for me in my crazy busy life. So from a business side, I mean, if I continue to advance rank and you or Haley email me and be like, hey, oh my God, you did this. And I'd be like, wow, that's awesome. I have no idea how. I've also said you guys can have my password and you can change things around in the back so it happens for you guys. That's great. But I do have an amazing group of people that believe in me that have signed up to be discount coaches. And that have made great progress. And my goal is to continue to empower them to believe in themselves so they start working their business, or they at least start sharing their successes
so
to hopefully inspire somebody else.
So maybe start supporting them if they do want to make it a business, or even just help a person or two. Sorry, my dog is barking, you guys. I'm going to apologize.
You're fine.
Pat and Grace just got home from basketball practice, so they're just rolling in the door now. No, and I think that's good. And I think sometimes even beyond business goals, sometimes I say to people who are like, I don't really, like I said, not everyone wants to make a business out of this, but it might be like you saying, I want to run a group every month. You know what I mean? Because I want, with the love and passion, I just want to kind of say to myself, I'm going to do my best to show up every month and run a group for people, or do something special with my coaches. You know what I mean? Like, I think that thought process too. But we're going to go to the next person. I can talk to each of you for like an hour because you all know I like to talk. All right, Miss Katie, go for it, lady. Or not. Katie.
Oh, I'm up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Health-wise, I am getting back to my pre-baby weight, which is probably about 15 pounds to go.
Woohoo!
I'm going to finish Goal 30 on January 30th.
Kick ass.
That's just something to kind of reset my own health. I'm going to crush 80-day obsession, and I would love to be 2-star diamond by Summit.
Yes. That is amazing and totally doable, especially since you have Mahala. You have some awesome people. I mean, everyone is awesome, but you do have some really awesome people on your team. Okay, to get Stephanie in, just that we can like rotate back through, and hopefully all these will not be 40 minutes. I'm going to upgrade for sure. I've now learned. I will be paying. Okay, so Stephanie, go for it, lady.
Hey, for me personally, it's just getting back into a healthy routine again. I gave up on my healthy habits when life got really tough end of last year. Kind of, made myself last on my priority list, which is not the way that was supposed to go. And with my business, it's just finally finding some sort of consistency, finding what works for me instead of comparing myself to standards of other coaches and expectations other coaches have for themselves, creating my own expectations and realizing that that's good enough. And that's what works for me. It might not be, and I think I've said this over the past 3 years, it still sticks in my head. One of the first team calls I ever was on, my first team Fit Boss training or whatever it was, where it was like, well, if you really want to grow your business, you need to double and triple and quadruple these expectations every day. And for me, that's just not realistic. It just doesn't fit. And realizing that I may only add one new person every day or message 3 new people every day, but that's enough. And that's going to grow my business in the time I need it to.
Right.
I don't really have any, I'm not that type of coach, like a couple of you said, that has, certain Success Club standards every month. I'm kind of in between. This is a business for me, but at the same time, this is also something that I don't want to lose that sight of it being a passion and the real purpose behind this being to help people. I have found personally with myself, when I set those reach Success Club 10 this month type of standards and I don't do it, I'm more focused on those numbers than I'm more focused on my failures than I am on my success.
Right.
And so I'm trying not to focus on any sort of, benchmark every month in that aspect, and just celebrate the successes that I am making, both personally and in my business. For me, for hitting Success Club 5 this month already, like that was entirely unexpected.
It's still awesome. I mean, you helped. I mean, it's also those numbers equal people. I know.
Well, it was just more exciting. It was more exciting for me to see that happen without like pushing myself.
Right.
Like I'm pushing myself, but it wasn't something that I was like, I wasn't drilled and focused on the number. I was focused on the amount of people I was talking to every day. Like getting back to those basics of finding consistency with meeting new people and connecting with new people and helping new people. And when I focus on that, knowing that the rest of that will fall into place on its own. And seeing that happen instead of
time is going to run out. So I'm just going to say goodbye before it does and encourage you guys to still post these goals in the team pages. Encourage your coaches to do it and people that didn't jump on. And let's just start getting to work and message your coaches and start reverse engineering how to get where you want to go, no matter where it is, because that's what matters. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to let you go. Have a good night, and we will be going beyond 40 minutes, I guess. So bye, guys.